Good afternoon, everybody. Dorsey is here, and it is August. It is August now. July is over. The month is still kind of hot now, so hope you're staying cool. But it's time for today's art recap. It's going to be a short one again, because again we're just doing a lot of stuff just in the sketchbook. I still haven't researched a better way to show off what I've been doing on the iPad, but you guys can always see that work on my Instagram and on my Twitter with those links right on the screen there. And yeah, so you guys can see me doing my digital work on the iPad, which I hopefully will be showing off more of because I found brushes that work, so that's exciting. But for now, let's get started with what we sketched within the last week. If you guys remember, last week we actually ended with this face right there. So I kind of moved on and decided to do a character that kind of been looking forward to drawing, and we're actually going to do another one of this. And you know, I had to draw some Pharah. Like, Pharah is super dope. One of my favorite characters in Overwatch besides McCree and Hanzo. But we're also going to draw her in a digital fashion that I've done of Samus Aran for some other pieces. And then this one I did it in a lot darker graphite because, oh look, all the ink from when we did Akane last time kind of bled through, so I had to do really heavy on the pencils there. They're using the 8B pencils, and yeah, that is kind of a problem when you're trying to get the other page down and not have it transfer the graphite on this side. I should have just smudged it through with my finger to have it all on the paper. Then I was trying to get a little bit more free and loose on this page here, with this first face on the top left, trying to draw more angry, devious looking face, and then try to do profile, and those lips are like freaking huge, so that was my bad. But then drew this. She's super awesome. I was a little bit inspired by Space Maria, so the giant hair really came into play there, and I absolutely loved it. You know, got the other proportions reasonable, and yeah, it's not just because of the you know. But yeah, absolutely love that with the hair, so I tried to continue that on the next page, actually. As we continue on, went a little bit more on the wild side with the hair, just kept the giant hair. I went really crazy with the outfit. It was like, Pinterest, let's see overalls. And it was like, yeah, we can do that. So went very, very stylistic, giant hair, very cartoony kind of proportions. Loved it. Probably my favorite one I did out of the week. And then trying to continue with the hair trend, kind of just went with the blue pencil a little bit, did the hands cupping the face, and then I went on a tangent here on the sides. I did some really kind of like weird messed up hair, so I did it where it looked like they were kind of talking to me. It's like, what did you do to my hair? So then it moves on. Maybe if we get autofocus. Maybe. Can it? Nope, it can't. And then we keep going down, and there's the buns. And then we get down all the way here. And it's kind of, you know, a little bit more put together, a little more swoopy. As I like to draw hair, swoopy and like going in front of the face and whatnot. And then moved on to some really fun stuff in here. Just did another faces, and then this pose I really enjoyed. Just trying to figure out, you know, doing more pose work, more body work. And why? Focus, camera. I have to like stop doing this until I can get a camera that focuses you guys. My bad. You can't even see how nice it looks. Sorry. Yeah, really liked that one. Ended up posting that one. You guys had my little signature there. Then down here, I did a drawing for my D&D character on the left, Elisar, who is falling in love and shared a kiss with one of the other characters, and it was really sweet, so decided to draw it. And needless to say, doing the heart method, which is to say, you drew a heart around the faces, that's kind of your starting guideline for drawing where two faces would be meeting. Then you have one line curving up that way, the other down that way. And yeah, it was really difficult, but really paid off. It was really super sweet, super cool. So gonna have to do more of those, I think, in the future. And then yesterday when we were hanging out with some friendos, decided to bust out a sketch and took some inspiration from Zelda, and we drew Lady Urbosa, so that was pretty tight. I was thinking about using the rest of the page to draw Mipha or somebody else from Zelda, but I think I might just dedicate a whole page to Mipha because she's super awesome and super sweet, and Mipha, best girl from Breath of the Wild. Just gonna throw that out there. So I don't know. Not sure. We may do, like, one of my friends just draw a Pokemon in here. Who knows? What would you guys like to see me do on the rest of this page? Feel free to comment on the video here or on Twitter or anywhere else, and we'll see what we can do.